2 months ago, I made a challenge. Can you write a book before my kids can? Well, it's been a little over 2 months and Alessandro and Dante now have finished their book. So now, what are the next steps? This is Arthur Carmazzi, best-selling author and currently ranked as one of the world's top 10 thought leaders in organizational culture and leadership. And welcome to the Experts MBA.
Dun, dun, dun!
Good job, Dante. Okay, so, because now my kids, Alessandro 7 years old and Dante 10 years old, have finished their books. Dante, you want to just briefly, in like about 4 sentences, talk about your book?
Well, my book is like around 50 pages.
Actually, it's 64 pages.
64 pages, and it has my cover, and I did a very unique style on the back. Instead of just blank me and my actual face is smaller, I actually put the entire background in my, just didn't increase the size, and I even went here because there's
well, what's your book about? What's the name of your book, Dante?
So my history of life.
Who wrote the book, Dante?
I did.
Did you? Who designed the cover?
I did.
Okay, and what did you use for the cover?
Hardcover.
No, what did you use to design the cover?
CANVA.
Okay, and Alessandro, you want to show your book? Okay, what's the name of your book?
Slappy.
Okay, Slappy the Crocodile. Okay, and what's your book about?
It's a fiction book, and for the back cover, I took a picture when I was doing my book.
Okay.
And this is my inside of my book.
All right. So, now, what did you use to design the cover?
CANVA.
That's right, Canva. Okay, and you also used Photoshop, didn't you, for drawing the pictures after you kind of drew them and you scanned in the drawings, right? Now, Dante also did all the illustrations in his book, but his are all just drawings themselves, and then he put them in through Photoshop as well. So Dante's book is The History of Life, 50 Fun Facts to Make You Sound Very Smart. Now, what are the next steps? So now, okay, great, the kids have finished their books. Okay, so we got kids with books. What's next? So the next step, because this is also a learning experience, so none of this is funded by parents, okay, namely me, all right? So they actually have to fund and get their own book published. Now, of course, their book is also being put through CreateSpace, which is going to be putting it on Amazon. Okay, so that isn't there yet, okay, it's ready to go, but because we want to do it as a launch and we want to teach the kids how to launch a book, we're going to do it in a very special way. But right now, hey, you want to show your sponsors page? Okay, so these are the mock-ups of the hardcover, and the kids are going to look for sponsors for their book. So some, of course, the more conventional sponsors that we would look for initially are going to be the sponsors who can benefit most. Like, for example, we're going to be going to Canva and trying to connect with them to see if they want to buy some books from the kids to help them sponsor the printing of the hardcover.
And if you're found one of those people from PBS Studios from Eons, congratulations, you're on this page. And Kiersquig, I don't know, whatever it is. Okay, so Dante also used research on YouTube, and he has given credit to all of the different organizations and YouTube channels that he got a lot of his information from. Okay, like PBS Studios, Eons, and I'll give them credit, and 15, and all the companies that I use for the thing will get a 15% discount.
You're going to give them 15% discount? Well, how's that going to help you to sponsor your book? They want to sponsor it, so they want to pay full price so that they can get advertising and get more publicity on Amazon. So they're also going to go to their school, and they're going to go and try to connect with different people online and offline to get sponsorships to buy a certain number of books in order for them to get the hardcovers published. And of course, they're also going to be doing their launch on Amazon. So if you haven't finished your book, why? How much time did you spend on your book during your 2-month vacation?
Well, once at the beginning,
once every day I did 5 pages, and it made me.
And how long did that take to do 5 pages a day?
Around an hour, 2 hours.
An hour or 2 hours to do 5 pages, all right? And how about you?
Since I'm not a good typer.
3 or 4 hours
A day?
for 5 pages.
3 or 4, 3 or 4 hours for 5 pages, okay? About an hour or 2 per page, and Alessandro 3 or 4 hours for 5 pages. So, did you work on your book? Did you spend an hour a day? Because at the end of these 2 months, Dante didn't really work on his book much except for maybe once every 3 or 4 days. Okay? So, here's the question. Why wouldn't you spend an hour a day for even just 3 days a week to start putting a book together, start putting your thoughts together, even if it's not perfect? Is your book perfect, Dante?
Nah, I'm not sure. And I was trying, and sometimes the person that printed the mock-up, this is what happens. But I'm gonna keep it since it's normal. Not too
Okay,
much.
so how about you? And is it perfect?
No.
Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does have to be authentic. Use your own ideas, use your creativity, okay, as the kids have done, okay? So they have literally managed to expand their imagination. How do you feel about writing a book, Dante?
I feel happy. I want to share knowledge with everybody. And you might don't know about this, but we were even doing a little mini fight with the books. Which book is better?
Okay.
Fiction or knowledge? Dun dun dun.
Okay, how about you, Alessandro? How do you feel about writing your book?
Good.
Why do you feel good?
Because then I get money.
Okay, yeah, if you sell your book, you get money. All right, that's true. Okay, is that the only reason? What are you going to do with the money if you sell a lot of books? Okay,
Buy
Alessandro?
ice cream.
Oh, okay. What if you sell 1,000 books at okay, yours is a little bit shorter. Let's say $10 each, and you sell 1,000 books. Okay? You know how much that is?
Bill Gates.
10 times 1,000 is what?
10 times 1,000, 1 million?
No, $10,000.
10,000 dollars.
Yeah, what are you guys? That's a lot of ice cream. Are you sure you're going to buy ice cream with $10,000?
Never mind, I'll buy a motorbike.
How old are you? Okay, how about you, Dante? What are you going to do with the money from the books?
It's probably going to take a
Well,
while.
I heard that Bill Gates are now, and a lot of people are now trying to help these poor kids, and especially Bill Gates. So I'll give 1,000 of those books to Bill Gates, so he can give books that give knowledge to other kids. So I also thought about that at a certain point of the book. I thought it would just be like a normal book, but then when I heard that in some point in my 2 months, I suddenly tried to make it put a lot of effort in the knowledge.
All right, excellent, Dante. Okay, what are you going to buy anything else with it?
I might buy a CRISPR kit.
A CRISPR kit, okay. For the benefit of the audience who probably doesn't know CRISPR, just to let you know, Dante has an aspiration to be a genetic engineer. And what is CRISPR?
It's a type of way, and it's an easy way, so that's why I want to buy a CRISPR kit, because it's easy, and I can also use knowledge. I can use some knowledge and to practice to be a genetic engineer.
Okay, so here's a question, okay? If my kids can write a book, okay, I'm pretty sure that you can too, all right? The question is, what is stopping you? So without any further ado, okay, we're going to be keeping you up to date with the launch and what we're going to be doing with the launch, so that you'll be able to kind of see the process of launching the book as well. And we're going to kind of show you all the things that we've done and the results that we're getting in the process. So with that, this is Arthur Carmazzi and
Dante Carmazzi
and
Alessandra Carmazzi.
wishing you
good